And this is breaking on the bottom here, but that's why I got a new one.
What I tell you, for the culture!
Welcome back to a new video. Here today we're gonna, well, you're watching this, so you clicked on the thumbnail. You want to start shooting skateboarding, you want to start filming skateboarding. It's whatever camera you want to use. VX to get that 90s look, HD to get a modern day 2019 look. It's totally up to you. Here today though, I'm gonna go out later. You're gonna see some footage, but you're not gonna see all the footage. You might get some tricks that are cut out. You might get some tricks that are blurry because we're working on a project and I am saving up that footage with those good tricks. So we're gonna today, well, last night I found my old camera. So basically this is a Sony Next 7 and that's what you're on right now. So I basically bought a replacement for this because the reason why I bought a replacement for this one is because this one, every time you shoot, you can record with this, but every time you snap a photo or something, or even by itself, like sometimes when it's on, it will just, when I'm not recording, it will turn off and say camera error. And there's only like, see right there, camera error. I didn't even have to take a picture or nothing. Sometimes when I'm not recording, camera error turns on and I'd have to turn it off and turn it back on, and so that's why I bought a replacement. But this is a good, I found this, I forgot I had it. I found it up here in the corner, and I'm going to use this camera as a secondary angle today. So we're going to be skating the streets and we're going to show you how to use or how to film skateboarding and what are the best angles to do it in. Alright, before we go skate, I'm going to show you the setup that I use. I used to use a VX 2000. I've done plenty of videos about it. If you don't know what a VX 2000 is, Google is your main source of the answers. Today, we're using this handle. It's a Cam Caddy. It's a Scorpion, it's called Scorpion Junior. So I guess they have a bigger one. This one was just cheaper. It's made out of plastic. I used to have a handle that I made out of PVC pipe, but that one, it was okay, but I felt like you had to tilt it down other than keeping it straight because it's the way it was made. It was DIY. I like to try to make stuff before I actually go out and buy it. Second thing is my camera. This is not the lens that I use. On here, this is the wide angle lens for a secondary angle. When I shoot these videos sometimes, I use it as a secondary angle with this camera, but it's pretty handheld camera. It's a Canon G20. Let's look at the bottom. It's a Canon HF G20. It's a HD, shoots an HD camera, shoots in 1080. 1080 is all you need. We're just shooting skateboarding. We're not going out and shooting actual movies. It's just skateboarding, so 1080 is okay with me. Second thing I use is this, I modified this lens. This is the actual lens that I used to use with my VX. So this is the MK2, not the MK1. The MK1, you need the clip on your camera, and it was more expensive, so I got the Mark II lens because it just screws right on. And the reason why I got the Canon, I went with this Canon camera, even though they have a newer model of this Canon camera, and I'm not gonna move to upgrade to a bigger camera or the other one of this, is because this has a 50, I don't know what the other one was, but when I did the research, this had a 58mm screw insert thing on the camera, so all my lenses previously that I used with the VX would work on this, and I didn't have to go out and buy a bunch of new lenses because I wasn't trying to go out and buy money. I mean, yeah, you don't buy money, but spend a bunch of money on a bunch of new camera equipment. And then I bought this used, so I didn't go out and buy it brand new. I bought it refurbished, but brand new, this camera cost about $2,500 to $3,000 when it first came out. I don't know what it is now, but this camera lens, these lenses hold their value for some reason. This lens right here is $600 $900, depends on where you get it. I bought it from B&H Photo about 15 years ago, maybe even 16 years ago, 2003, because when I bought my VX it was 2003. So here's the main setup, and it does have an onboard microphone, but I use both audio sources. So I do use the onboard microphone, but I also use this Rode video mic. I don't care if it's whatever microphone you want to use, and it gets you the best sounding audio, you can get it. I have another onboard microphone that's on the camera that you're on right now. It works perfect. I have this other onboard microphone. I can't figure out if it's broken or what's going on. I'm gonna test it out today, because like this thing is bent. I don't know if it's just because it's getting like the right side, the right channel of the audio is more louder than the left channel of audio. So I have to go in and do like edit the audio so they're both leveled out. Remember what I was talking about earlier, second angle. It's always a good thing. And the reason why I'm using this as a second angle and I don't use this as my secondary, well now I have 3 cameras, is because this one is broken like I was saying, but I'm going to show you why I don't use this camera anymore. Is because, like I said, camera error. And I don't know if you can see, is I had to completely take this whole bottom off and modify this thing. The tripod where you screw in the thing broke, so I had to modify it myself. So that's why I'm only going to use this as a secondary angle today. But it's always good to have more than one thing, just in case. That's from experience, have multiple angles. So we're going to have 2 different angles for the skateboarding and another angle for the YouTube today. Third step you need is a filming board. And it don't matter, it could be a cruiser board that I have right now or a regular skateboard, but you gotta get soft wheels and loose trucks, because soft wheels and loose trucks make you a better filmer, because then you can't feel the cracks on the ground, and then when you have the loose trucks you can turn really fast, like in and out of things. So when somebody has we're going to give you an example, when somebody has like a line that they do, like my homie Peyton, where he like back 180'd over the bench, and then I had to cruise between the bench and a planter box. That's easy with loose trucks. And then he went and he was trying to frontside, we're just gonna say a frontside trick over another bench. I don't want to bring out too many tricks that we're doing. I want to keep them kind of a secret, even though that kind of sounds snooty. It's like I'm working on this part for him and a part for myself, and like I'm putting all my effort into it, because I am 33 years old and I have gray hair, and I've been skateboarding since I was 8, and I've never done a full HD part in my whole entire life. Actually, no, that's a lie. I did a whole HD skate park part. Now this is all street footy. And yeah, sometimes I do get kind of grumpy about stuff and I have my opinion about things, but I've been doing this for a very long time. I do sometimes sound like, I don't want to say snoot, because I'm not a snoot. I don't care if you're however you are, that's how you are. But sometimes when I see people do some things, I might come off a little cocky, but I'm not trying to come off cocky. I just am confident I know what I'm talking about. And sometimes when I talk to people, it comes off like I'm cocky, but I'm not confident. I'm not cocky, I'm confident. It's 2 different things. All the fun stuff looks like it's down there. I'm going back that way. Trying to find a flat ground spot. I just didn't want to go down that humongous hill. There's a hill over there. Going down there, I just don't want to do it. Even though I got kicked out of here last time, we're going back to Wells Fargo, because they have the smoothest ground in downtown. I'm going this way and over there. Another Saturday, downtown Tacoma, where it's like dead, nobody. Nobody around. I guess because it's not nighttime yet. Around here about 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, it gets pretty hyped. They're trying to make it like downtown Portland. Like maybe 2 blocks down from Wells Fargo, there's like 1 block full of bars and breweries and stuff like that. It's pretty cool, but it gets hyped like if you're like downtown Portland. We finally made it to the spot. We're gonna see how long I last here, because last time I was here we just got kicked out just now. Not even skating though. I skate as transportation. So can I have a question? Okay, I have a question though. If those electric scooter riders can scoot in here.
The street over there,
They scoot in here all the time though. Well then, you know what you should do? You should go put a sign that says no skateboarding or no scootering.
I'm the sign.
You're not the sign though.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, we have to call the cops.
Call for what?
It's a private building.
Okay. I'm skating as transportation. I'm not doing tricks. I'm not doing tricks though.
It's not a road. This is a private.
I don't care. I'm skating through.
That's the street.
Wow, you look stupid though, because now you're on YouTube. I said you look stupid. I didn't call you stupid. You look stupid because you look stupid because you're arguing with me.
Get away from you.
Do something.
I got 5 minutes to keep.
5 minutes. Call the cops. What are they gonna do? They're gonna tell me the exact same thing you are. Get out.
Yeah.
Get a real job, man. Go get a better one.
Say what?
I said get a better job.
This is better job.
No.
Than you don't have a job.
I have a job. It's right here, homie.
You too.
Yep. Yep.
And all
Yep.
the stupid people that watch you.
Hey. So I can be right here. This is not private. This is the sidewalk right here. This sidewalk right here. Hey, tell her real quick. Jackass. Brief moment of arguing with security guards saying that I was just using my skateboard as transportation. But these stupid scooters, I don't get it. I'm doing an Olympic sport. Get with the program. And now we're gonna skate this ledge just to get warmed up on, see what goes on. I haven't even ollied yet. That's the smoothest, butteriest ground ever. I'm gonna sit down, check my phone. It's a phone check every time that I'm down here. So being a street skater it's hard out here being a street skater. You get kicked out of spots, and normal people just don't understand. Like I'm not hurting nobody. I'm just trying to have fun. Hmm?
Why are you like this?
Let's get on a high level. Keep it casual. Let's get on